everybody, welcome to Tucker Newman Coaching. I'm Tucker, and today I'm going to teach you how to create a healthy day in a healthy way. Who doesn't want to have a healthy day? I know nowadays some people aren't experiencing great health, so I want to share with you a great framework. It's always nice to have a framework so you can create the healthiest day possible, create the best day ever. So for the framework, I use the 4-doctor concept that I was taught through the Czech Institute. And we always start our day with spring. So the sun comes up, we rise with the sun, we're in rhythm with nature. Remember, we're creatures of nature. If you think of Adam and Eve, right? Those are the two forces that create life. Eve is the feminine, the yin. Adam's the masculine, the yang. Adam means of the clay, right? Of the earth. And Eve is life force, the spirit that enlivens our earth, right? Rocks aren't alive, but people are made of minerals, which are rocks, and they're made of all the substances of earth that are enlivened by Eve, the life force. So then we have a human. So, spring, right? You wake up around 6 a.m. and you prepare for your day. How do you prepare for your day? If you see my morning routine videos, you'll know you're going to want to tap into your language, your physiology, and your focus. So my favorite ways to do that: breath work, Wim Hof breathing, meditation, Tai Chi to get my movement, my physiology, Qigong, also walking outside, getting in nature, grounding, getting your bare feet on the earth, sunlight. You're gonna want water in the morning. These are your basic prerequisites to creating health first thing in the morning, because you're preparing for your day. And the key, right, the reason you use those 3 points, your language, your physiology, and your focus, is because you want to increase your state of being. Remember, life is always a reflection of how we are being, right? So we want to increase our state so that our beingness is the reflection that we want, right? If we want to be in gratitude, we need to do gratitude affirmations. We need to think of things we're grateful first thing in the morning, because that will set the tone for the day. We're creating momentum. And remember, energy can't be created or destroyed. It only just keeps moving out, right? So if we start feeling grateful, we're pushing out our gratitude vibration throughout the day, and that will allow us to get that reflection back. Right, so Dr. Happy is the physician of spring, right? We're preparing. What's our dream? What's our vision for the day, right? How you start your day is how you start your life, and the day is a reflection of your life, right? It's a microcosm of the macrocosm. So springtime, we're preparing for work, we're getting ready for work, and then we move to summer. Dr. Movement, we take action. I love taking action. Gotta make sure it's in balance with Dr. Quiet, yin, but this also correlates with our cortisol. Our cortisol naturally goes up in the morning and then peaks around noontime, and then gradually should start to fall as we increase our melatonin going into bedtime and we can get a deep sleep. Most people, either they're drinking their coffee, then they'll have their 2 o'clock coffee, and the cortisol just stays high all day. We don't want that. We want to keep our cortisol low, because remember, if we want our physiology goals, which is to look like a healthy, happy human being, we want to keep our cortisol and our hormones in balance. So our cortisol starts to rise, so we naturally have more energy to take action. And by summer, we're peaking, we're working hard. Throughout the day too, you want to make sure you're taking peace points, rest, 5 minutes of just breathing and being. This will help you increase your energy so you don't expend all of it all summer, right? We want to make sure there's cycles. In the spring, we prepare, we do our breath work, we rev it up, and then we do some Tai Chi, and we do some breath work, then we eat, and we digest, right? We want to make sure we're keeping microcycles within the macro cycles. So we have summer, that's really the Dr. Movement. It's a good time to get our workout in either before lunch, right, or in the earlier part of the day. If you have to get your workout in the later part of the day, I would shorten the workout, make it a little less intense, make it less cardio based and more strength training based. I would save the cardio for the morning. And Yeah, so summer's all about action. Dr. Movement, right? How are we pumping our body? So throughout the day, we want to make sure we're moving our body, taking good breaks, right? Taking care of the work we need to do, because Dr. Happy determined what our dream is. So that determines what action we take, right? So thoughts become the words that we speak, which lead to the actions we get, and that will lead to the results that we harvest, the fall, right? So the fall is related to the harvest, and the fall is also related to Dr. Diet, how we nourish ourselves. So this is an area of celebration, right? So now we're winding down, we're celebrating, we come home, we tell people, how was your day? Oh, this is what I did today. So I was planning on doing all this Dr. Happy stuff. This is the Dr. Happy stuff I did with Dr. Movement, and then I used Dr. Diet to eat dinner, recalibrate, celebrate, nourish myself emotionally, physically. This is when we want to start winding down, right? Some great ways to wind down include meditating again, right? Listening to music, sharing your day with people, eating a meal with people, just getting outside. Grounding is a good thing to do at night too. It's always nice sometimes reverse your morning routine and go backwards, right? So I recommend maybe even a little lighter breath work, some 4-7-8. You really want to do some lavender essential oils. These are things that will help calm the nervous system. Some nighty-night tea from traditional medicinals. There's tinctures you can use. Things that make you calm, things that help you celebrate life are great to do at the end of the day before you go into sleep. Because remember, we don't want cortisol high at the end of the day. We want it low, because cortisol and melatonin are antagonistic to each other, right? So cortisol is very yang, gets us going. Melatonin is very yin, it's the master antioxidant. So it helps relieve all this oxidative stress and inflammation, which is at the root of a lot of diseases, right? So we don't want to be overstressing ourselves when we can easily just keep the rhythms that nature naturally has, and it will make us feel great, and it will feel natural. This rhythm feels natural. So that's, yeah. So we finished the day with Dr. Quiet. So this is when we want to really come into introspection, reflect on our day, think about how we could have improved, things that we can improve for tomorrow, and we start to get real quiet, right? So in the fall, we're celebrating. I personally like to start winding down through the fall after my little dinner celebration, my celebration of life. Maybe have a little smoke or something. And then we go down into Dr. Quiet and we start to rest, right? This is our total rest. It's important to know that you don't just do only Dr. Happy, Dr. Movement, Dr. Diet. It's always a holistic system. Just like you don't just work out your muscles, you're also working out your endocrine system, you're working out your skeletal system, you're working out your lymph system. No system works by itself. They all work together. It's just a dominant theme, right? Dominant archetype. It's part of the day. Remember, we want to have a healthy day in a healthy way. We need to trust the rhythms of our body, balance our yin and yang, know what our dream is. If you want to know more about how to create your dream, sign up for a free Dream Life Vision session, a 30-minute Zoom call with me. I will get you clear on your goals. I will help you craft a plan, and you will feel unbelievably motivated after this session to take action during the summer. But I will help you keep the balance and be honest and more clear about really what you truly want. So if you're interested in that, sign up with the link in the description. If you like this video, give it a like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment sharing how much you love the video, and remember, share this with everyone, right? Because this is great information to help you better yourself, which helps make the world a better place. Remember, better me, better world. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you on the next video.